What's up, football fans? Welcome back to the channel. If you love transfer rumors, breaking news, and behind-the-scenes moves, you're in the right place. The January transfer window is less than 1 month away, and already the rumor mill is going into overdrive. Clubs across Europe are working around the clock. Sporting directors, scouts, agents, and managers all trying to stay one step ahead of the competition. Today, we've got huge stories involving Liverpool, Arsenal, AC Milan, and Inter Milan, with some of the biggest names and brightest young talents in world football. Liverpool are reportedly considering a move for Inter Milan's Alessandro Bastoni. Arsenal are stepping up their pursuit of Lille wonderkid Ayyoub Bouaddi, and AC Milan are eyeing a loan move for Arsenal striker Gabriel Jesus. So let's break it all down. What's real, what's speculation, and what it means for January. Let's get straight into today's biggest transfer stories. January. Transfer window context. Before we dive into individual players, let's set the scene. The January transfer window is very different from the summer. It's short, it's expensive, and it's often reactionary. Clubs don't usually rebuild in January. Instead, they fix weaknesses, cover injuries, prepare early for summer, or take advantage of rare market opportunities. Managers are constantly reviewing their squads, especially during the busy festive period. Sporting directors are already negotiating behind the scenes, even if deals won't be announced until January. And this year we're seeing big clubs targeting defensive stability, huge interest in young midfield talents, and smart loan moves to manage squad depth, which brings us nicely to our first big story. Liverpool consider move for Alessandro Bastoni. Liverpool could be preparing one of the biggest defensive moves of the January window. According to reports, the Reds are monitoring the situation of Inter Milan centre-back Alessandro Bastoni, with the Italian international said to be considering a potential exit from the Nerazzurri. Who is Alessandro Bastoni? Alessandro Bastoni is 25 years old. An Italian international, one of the best left-footed centre-backs in world football, currently valued at 80 million euros. At Inter Milan, Bastoni has been a key part of their back three, calm on the ball, excellent in build-up play, strong defensively and positionally. He's also a Champions League-proven defender, having played a crucial role in Inter's recent European campaigns. Why Liverpool are interested? Liverpool's interest makes a lot of sense. New head coach Arne Slot is believed to be keen on adding at least one new centre-back in the coming months. Despite having Virgil van Dijk, Ibrahima, Konate, Joe Gomez, Jarell, Quansah. There are still concerns. Van Dijk is not getting younger. Konate has struggled with injuries. Gomez's future is uncertain. Slot wants defenders comfortable in possession. Bastoni fits Slot's philosophy perfectly. Left-footed, comfortable stepping into midfield, excellent under pressure, tactical intelligence. Would Inter Milan sell? This is the big question. Inter Milan do not want to lose Bastoni, but financial pressures still exist in Serie A. Bastoni may be considering a new challenge. A massive offer could change Inter's stance. Liverpool would likely need to break their defensive transfer record, offer a long-term project, convince Bastoni he fits their future. A January move would be very difficult, but not impossible if the right conditions align. Verdict on Bastoni to Liverpool. This is a high-profile rumor, one to watch closely, more likely in summer than January. But serious interest is clearly there. If Liverpool do pull this off, it would be one of the statement signings of the window. Arsenal step up interest in Ayyoub Bouaddi. Now let's talk about Arsenal, and one of the most exciting young midfielders in Europe. The Gunners are reportedly leading the race to sign Lille starlet Ayyoub Bouaddi after making direct contact with the player's representatives. Who is Ayyoub Bouaddi? Ayyoub Bouaddi is just 18 years old, a central midfielder. One of Lille's brightest academy products, valued at around 40 million euros. Despite his young age, Bouaddi has played with incredible maturity, shown composure beyond his years, excelled both defensively and in possession. He's comfortable, receiving the ball under pressure, progressing play forward, breaking up opposition attacks. Many scouts believe Bouaddi has elite-level potential. Arsenal's approach reports suggest Arsenal have made contact with Bouaddi's camp, discussed a potential €45 million move, explored a January transfer possibility. Mikel Arteta is known for trusting young players, developing technical midfielders, building a long-term squad core. Bouaddi fits Arsenal's profile perfectly. Young, intelligent, technically gifted, high resale value competition for his signature. However, Arsenal are not alone. Other clubs monitoring Bouaddi include Manchester City, Manchester United, Liverpool. This could quickly turn into a bidding war, especially if Lille are open to selling. City see him as a future Guardiola midfielder. United see him as a rebuild-era investment. Liverpool see him as a long-term engine room option. Will it happen in January? A January deal would be very ambitious, expensive, complex. But Arsenal are clearly serious, and early contact gives them an advantage. Verdict on Bouaddi to Arsenal. This is one of the most exciting youth-focused stories, a move that fits Arsenal's vision, a deal that could accelerate fast. If Arsenal secure Bouaddi, it would be a huge statement about their future plans. AC Milan consider loan move for Gabriel Jesus. Now let's move to Italy again, this time involving AC Milan and Arsenal striker Gabriel Jesus. According to reports, AC Milan are considering a loan move for Jesus as he continues his recovery and search for consistent minutes. Current situation at Arsenal. Gabriel Jesus has recently returned from a knee injury, struggled for game time, fallen behind Victor Gyökeres in the pecking order. Despite his quality, Jesus has found it difficult to maintain consistent fitness, secure a starting role, find his rhythm in front of goal. Why AC Milan are interested? AC Milan are looking for attacking depth, experience in big matches, a flexible forward. Jesus offers Champions League experience, tactical intelligence, work rate, and pressing ability. A loan deal would reduce risk for Milan and allow Jesus to regain form, play regular football, rebuild confidence. Flamengo. Also monitoring. Interestingly, Brazilian club Flamengo are also keeping an eye on the situation. A return to Brazil would offer familiarity, reduce pressure, provide guaranteed minutes. However, Europe still appears to be Jesus's priority. Verdict on Gabriel Jesus's future. This is a realistic January loan possibility, dependent on Arsenal's squad needs, dependent on Jesus's fitness. A move could benefit all parties involved. Segment 5. Final thoughts and what to watch. So to recap today's biggest transfer stories, Liverpool are monitoring Alessandro Bastoni, Arsenal are pushing hard for Ayyoub Bouaddi, AC Milan are considering a loan for Gabriel Jesus. With the January window approaching fast, expect more concrete updates, increased agent activity, rapid developments. Clubs are already positioning themselves, and these stories could change very quickly. Call to action. That's it for today's Transfer News Live. If you enjoyed this breakdown, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Which transfer would be the biggest statement signing? Do you think Bastoni would fit at Liverpool? Should Arsenal go all in for Bouaddi? And is a move away the right choice for Gabriel Jesus? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.